Hey, John here again. So this is a 2010 Subaru Forester glove box. Yeah. So as you can see here, there's a broken piece that fell off right here, and this piece, this is broke too. See how it's flexing there? I don't know if you can or not. Let me just try to zoom you in there. Well, just trust me, it's broke. It's just flexing. Now, normally a glove box like this, it sits on plastic, dowels here. You know what I'm saying? These would wear out probably in a million years, but my wife, she likes her cabin filter replaced every 12 to 13 minutes, it seems like. So taking this on and off from these black plastic dowels, it did its toll, and now they're broke. So a glove box cost, I don't know, I looked it up, 77 is the cheapest I could find it. I don't know if that's used or not. I'm not going to buy it for $225 from Subaru. It's just a glove box, and I don't know if you can get this shell alone, because I see some screws here, but from what I'm looking up, you can't. So what I'm going to try to do is fix this with my hot stapler, see how things go. I guess the first order of business, try to do this one that's not completely broke off yet, see how that goes, and then somehow try to weld this sucker back on to where I don't have to spend $100 on a glove box. Alright, so I bought this hot stapler kit a while back, used it for something, but this might work in this case. So I'm just going to stick a little pen in here just to hopefully, I don't know what the size of this dowel is, but spread it out a little bit, you get what I'm saying. And then I'm going to use these, this kit came with a assortment of staples, but these 8mm or 0.8 millimeter wave staple, oh, that's not the one I want. That might be a little overkill, like too much, so I'm going to use, where was it? The flat staple, the 8mm flat staple, because they have corner ones, they have whatever, wave staples, then they have 0.6 millimeter, just a variety of stuff here, but I'm thinking these fellas here, just put a bunch of them in there, melt them in, see if that holds, because the wave ones seem to be more of a, I could probably only get 2 or 3. I'm going to put as many as I can in here. So we'll see how that goes, but you just stick it in these 2 little probes, turn your machine on. I'm going to go hot, really hot, because it's got whatever, less, medium, and more. Let's call it that. And then just melt these in here like that. See if it works. If not, if it doesn't work, this ain't going to be a video. If it does work, then I'll save myself $100 at least. I measured, the reason I'm using this one, because this is kind of thick plastic, so it has a dip here, a little dip. You can't see it. If I zoomed in you could, but so I want to kind of sink it into almost where it hits the pen. Well, you'll see. Let's just, again, I forgot how long you had to hold this, but oh, not long at all. So it kind of heated up really quick. Now I'm just letting it cool. Wow, you can smell that. And just pull it off. I have to go get my glasses, boy. That went in pretty deep. Look at it, smoking. Look at it. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's turned red. I wonder if that'll like fall apart if I leave it on. So anyways, if you want to brand somebody, so that's pretty impressive. Thing heats up, it's going to melt plastic easily. Okay, so prior to me having a tool like this thing would have been definitely just thrown out. So 3 of them went so easily. I'm going to show you the last one up close. So you push this button, well, you can't see it because I got it zoomed in, but you push this button. I'm going to let it heat up a little bit. I see it smoking, and I've got my glasses on now, so Then we'll just sink this sucker down. Let go of the button. Yeah. Cools. And we can lift this thing right off. Boom. And we'll clip these off. See how things go. I mean, I remember now this tool is the greatest thing since sliced bread, yeah? Let's take a gander. Hold on a second. Well, there's no way to know until I put it back on in the car, but I mean, I was just trying to flex this. It does not flex anymore. I mean, it's solid. So I'm going to clip these off. I mean, like I said, prior to knowing about this tool, when it comes to, wow, that must be stainless. Prior to me knowing about this tool, you would just throw something like this. You know how many times you've broken off a plastic tab or something that needs to go to something, and you're like, because you know how they had them plastic welders? Well, a few years back, you would have to be really good at this. This thing is so accurate, and you can set, like I said, the tool from, you know, I don't know what the amps are, but weak, medium, and hot. I just had it on hot because this kind of looked thick. That's why the wire got, you know, cherry red. But that being said, wow, that is like seriously hard to cut. Not hard to cut, but you figured it would just clip right off. Oh, like that. Now I don't even know what. I'm sure my wife is going to step on that some other day. Oh shit, now they're clipping. This one's going to be more challenging because the piece had broke off. But if there was a way to hold it, I guess I'm just going to have to hold it, try one staple in a corner. Try to hold it steady. So that's basically what a crack is. I got the pen in there and nothing but to light this thing up. You know, I paid, I think, $100 and something for this tool. It was for another project. I'm trying to keep it still. And I light this thing up. I could see it smoking. I don't know if it's glowing yet. There it goes. Uh-oh. That might be too big. I gotta let this go. I might have to get another staple. You know what? Screw it. Let's see. Yeah, screw it. Let's just plow through everything. So we'll heat it up until it's red hot. I don't know if that came out or not, because I'm trying to watch everything at once, so once it cools. Alright, so basically I went through this little tab here, or, you know, the black piece. I don't think it matters, but I am going to let go. Could take the pen out, let go. Alright, so I got a little cleanup here, but I don't care who you are. This tool, again, I forgot how good it was, but let me zoom in a little bit. So this tool, I believe, fixed this glove box. I tried torquing on this thing. It does not move. It's a little sharp there, but it does not move. I mean, I believe this is the fix. So it's a little dark in here, but works like a charm. You know, I can't show you the tabs because they're in the back here, but just got more shit in there. Keeps loading this thing up, won't even close. But how often you open a glove box? The reason you know, I have to take this glove box off, the air filter, or the cabin filter's in there, and you can't get to it without taking the glove box out. So there you have it. So don't throw anything plastic away, just weld it back together, I guess.